Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Hurricane Watchman is here with your latest update on Tropical Storm Ida. This is your latest update. Currently, the winds are around 40 miles per hour with your storm right here. A little has changed. However, there are now hurricane watches and tropical storm watches in effect for the northern Gulf Coast along Louisiana. So here, the center circulation has become a lot more well-defined, as you can see it right here. There's a little bit of shear. I can kind of actually see it moving in this general direction to the north and to the east right there. So here's the center circulation over here, and so all the storm energy is going to be displaced to the north and to the east of that. So that's currently what we're looking at right here. However, there's a lot of convection over Cuba right now, so there's a lot of heavy rain and flooding, and flash flooding is going to occur in that area. So winds are still 45 miles or 40 miles an hour. That has not changed, but I do want to talk about the forecast track with Tropical Storm Ida. So a refresh here. So as you can see, hurricane watches and tropical storm watches are now in effect for not only Louisiana but Mississippi and parts of Alabama. Hurricane watch is also in effect for Alabama. So it is going to be just clipping the western tip of Cuba right there. Heavy winds, gusty wind, and gusty rains will be for sure for that area. If I can speak. So, storm surge. So, there's just the storm surge watch all the way from Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. There is a storm surge watch. It actually goes pretty far inland, but no storm surge warning at this time. So by tomorrow evening, tropical storm, is it Ida? Ida, not Ada. Ida is going to be making landfall in the western part of Cuba. So tomorrow evening, it's going to be making landfall in the western portion of Cuba. And at that time, it is expected to have winds of 65 miles an hour. It still says the 11 a.m. advisory. I still don't know why. Hold up. Let me actually just go double check this thing and make sure that's still the forecast track. Initialized, yeah, 65 miles an hour in 24 hours. So tomorrow evening, it's when it's supposed to make landfall in Cuba with winds of estimating to be at around 65 miles per hour. Tropical storm Ida, advisory number 3, National Weather Service, National Hurricane Center, Miami, Florida, 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Hurricane watches have been issued for portions of the northern Gulf Coast. So it's still about 65 miles southeast of Grand Cayman Island, about 365 miles southeast of the western tip of Cuba. So it still has a ways to go, and conditions will continue to deteriorate in portions of Cuba for the rest of the evening, all day tomorrow, and into tomorrow evening. Graphics. These are the tropical storm force wind speed probabilities right now. These we also need to just sort of talk about the heavy rain. There is a portion right here where they could be getting up to 15 inches of rain. So majority of all of Louisiana and parts of southern Mississippi will get 6 to 10 inches of rain. Possibility for some areas to get as much as 15 inches of rain. So this, unfortunately, will be another big, heavy flood event, unfortunately, but it is what we are expecting from this. Is very, very heavy rain and lots of flooding from this storm. So again, I know this is Friday at 2 p.m. This should be, or 2. let's just say Friday about 8 p.m. right here, because it's gonna go right here. Anyway, it's gonna be making landfall in Florida tomorrow evening. These are the key messages. Tropical storm conditions. Increasing risk of life-threatening storm surge and inundation along the coast of Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. Dangerous hurricane force winds beginning Sunday. And also we'll be dealing with heavy rainfall will also be another problem, unfortunately. We also got to watch these systems out here too. We're looking at that tomorrow. But currently, this is what Tropical Storm Ida. I keep saying Ada. It's Ida. I don't know why I can't pronounce it. That's currently what Tropical Storm Ida looks like right now. Lots of convection well to the east and even some close to near the center of circulation. So that's certainly something that we're looking at and watching as the storm continues to develop in the coming days, and as the storm continues to make its way to the north towards Cuba, to the northwest towards Cuba. So certainly something we're looking out and watching for. Lots of heavy rain and lots of flooding, so winds are still about at around 40 miles per hour. Storm is expected to continue to intensify for the rest of the evening. Tropical Storm Ada. Can I not say this? It's Ida. It's not Ada. There's no either. It's an I. I don't know why I can't say that. Ida will be developing and getting stronger and producing heavier rains and gusty winds in this area over portions of the eastern portions of Cuba. It's getting lots of heavy rain. As you can see, that big convective burst right here, this area right here. So lots of heavy rain for Cuba, and they're going to continue to see heavy rain as the storm. All tonight they're going to see heavy rain. All day tomorrow, all tomorrow night, they're going to still see rain for at least another 24 hours or more. Could be even up to 24 to 36 hours. They'll continue to see very strong, not only just the rain, but they'll also having to be dealing with storm surge here. Definitely in the western portions of Cuba. Up here in the western portions of Cuba is when they're going to be dealing with the most intense heavy rainfall, and they'll also be that's also where they'll be dealing with some storm surge in that area. Also, up to 3 to 5 and maybe even 6-foot storm surge. They'll have to be dealing with storm surge and flooding in this area also. So, unfortunately, another very bad storm, another huge rainmaker. And not only will this only just be a rainmaker, but this will also be a windmaker. Once it gets towards Louisiana, it will have winds excess of 110 miles per hour. The winds could be 110, 115 miles an hour, or even stronger. So, this is a very, very, unfortunately, dangerous and a powerful tropical storm, and possibly a hurricane once we get to that point. If it does get to that point, which it is highly expected to get to that point. So, this kind of is going to conclude this. We're going to continue to watch the storm. If you like these videos, like these updates, feel free to go in the chat, or feel free to drop a like below and subscribe to the YouTube channel. So, this is your latest update on Tropical Storm Ida. The reason the updates at like 10 o'clock are really short, just mainly because I'm tired as heck and I really want to go to bed because I've been up since like 6 in the morning. 6 in the morning I've been up. So I've been up for a long time. So. With that being said, the biggest threat with this storm is going to be flooding. And so please be prepared. Get your preparations. Be prepared for this storm. And I want people to be prepared for the storm. I don't want there to be any people to be unprepared. And I don't want any people, any loss of life to happen. Very, very bad if there was. So this has been the latest update on her tropical storm Ida. And we will continue to be making more predictions and into tomorrow morning. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow morning. The storm has got a lot of intensifying that's going to be doing. So that's me for today, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. And I know this was an incredibly short stream. Not a lot to say. This is the storm. This is where we're at right now. Heavy rain, flooding going to occur for Cuba. Catastrophic flooding. Lots of rain. So that's it for today, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and peace out.